Sometimes it's literally just allowing yourself and giving yourself the grace to move slowly, to live slowly, to soak in the moment, to not rush anywhere, to not be anywhere other than right now.
Let's go.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Super grateful that you're here. And I'm just gonna dive right into this video basically. I'm gonna say a little blurb and then get right into it. I find that there is a massive emphasis on a perfect morning routine, and that can be super unrealistic for so many of us because we have things to do, places to go, and it's just not as sustainable to have so much time in the morning for ourselves. However, I think the majority of us can find some time in the evening to have a relaxing and calm evening routine. So I hope this inspires you to have some time for yourself, and let's get into it. Most of us come home at the end of our workday exhausted, uneasy, drained, and emotionless. But instead of taking the time for ourselves, we just start scrolling. So let me introduce to you what I like to call the get to know your ceiling moment. Your ceiling is your new friend. The thing that we never pay any mind to is here to help bring you some calm. Gaze at it if it were the night sky. Give your mind a break. We aren't trying to meditate. We aren't trying to figure out the architecture of the building or the meaning of life. We are just staring at our ceilings. That's it. Once you have the urge to get up, trust me, you'll know when you're ready. Take a deep breath, and it's time to get those day clothes off of you. A lot of us wear clothes that aren't particularly comfy, and that's totally okay, but do yourself a favor and pull out the comfiest sweats that you have. It doesn't matter if they match or look good together. It matters that you give your body the physical sensation of warmth and safety. Giving our bodies gentle love and care is a spiritual experience. It grounds us, which in turn is good for our mental health. Don't underestimate how good it feels to brush our hair and give our scalp a massage. For me, I was using some coconut oil to do this. After giving our bodies some gentle love, it's time to please our ears and our soul with some cozy jazz. My advice is to not listen to anything with lyrics, something that can almost be tuned out but creates this ambiance that we're looking for. Putting away our dishes or our laundry may not seem like a calming thing to do. It seems like another chore, but allowing yourself to just move slowly while doing a chore is actually really, really beautiful. I need a stool. Garbage can, don't fail me now. And in my opinion, it wouldn't be a calming evening without a hot chocolate. Once we've made our cozy drink, let's go for a little walk. I always seem to make a mess. Dress like it's cold outside, even if it's not. This includes warm and cozy socks that go all the way up your calves because yes, this is the proper way to wear them.
It's time to thank our sponsor, Squarespace. Between our work schedule, chores like dishes and laundry, daily cleaning, and let's not forget about the nourishing our bodies part of all of this, and keeping our social media platforms up to date, because that's an essential thing in this day and age. Well, there's no need to worry about the next step about growing your brand because Squarespace has got your back. Squarespace makes it so easy to create a beautiful website that you can do it well cleaning your house, doing your dishes, and even doing your laundry. That's how easy Squarespace makes it, okay? You can pick one of the beautiful designs that they have made up for you, but then make it unique to you and the vibe that you want to put out there in the world. Change the layout, the colors, the text, and just have fun with it. You can make a beautiful website in less than an hour, and I think that's pretty freaking incredible. If you want to try out Squarespace, then head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, head over to squarespace.com/JuliaAyres to get 10% off of your first purchase of a domain or website, and a thumbs up to that.
To me, a relaxing evening means a simple dinner with minimal dishes and, of course, something nourishing. Once you're back, put your jazz music back on and slowly make some dinner. Remember, you don't have to be anywhere other than right now. Wander around your kitchen while you're cooking. Get to know your ingredients. Use your hands. And just take your time to feel, taste, and smell what you are doing. Cooking is an art form and is a beautiful way to express some creativity. Beautiful things take time to make. I'm making a mess. Apparently cleaning the floor is now part of a relaxing evening. Half-ass clean, it's good enough. One of the most relaxing things that you can do is honestly just sit and eat your food. Don't watch Netflix, don't scroll on your phone, just eat your food. And it's a beautiful way to actually get in touch with your food. See how things taste. See if you actually like the thing that you're eating, because sometimes we just eat to eat, or we eat because our body is like craving something because we're lacking something. Whatever the case is, you need to pay attention to what you're eating and just eat mindfully. Eat slowly. You don't have to be anywhere. Just be with your food, and it's a spiritual experience because you're eating the earth. That is so cool. Is it not? Like you're eating. It is. So, do it. This is my newfound favorite chair, if you haven't been able to tell. It's literally perfect. Like I love it. The color, the shape, how big it is. It's the perfect chair to chill in. I want to talk a little bit about journaling. I feel like journaling is such a hot thing. It's a very, very useful tool, and I love journaling. It's absolutely amazing. But I also think that there's a time and a place for it, and I don't think that a relaxing evening for yourself is a good time to journal. And let me tell you why. I find that when I'm journaling, I actually use it as a source of pressure release. I find it very useful to dive into really deep trauma, to really unlock thought processes within my own head, and really just get myself thinking about why I feel the way that I feel, why I do the things that I do, why I live the way that I live. And I really just try to figure out who I am, what I want, and where I want to be in life, and how my past has really affected me. That being said, that's a lot. That's a lot of shit that's gonna come up. And when it's not needed is when you just need nothingness. And that is a beautiful part of a relaxing evening, is nothingness. One way that I like to bring my brain some nothingness is to color. Instead of writing in my journal, I like to just play with colors, and I love coloring. Coloring is so fun. I think it's just such a cool way to spend your time. And you get the cool reward of like looking at a pretty picture once you're done it. The art of healing is not always trying to figure things out. It's not always about doing, and it's not always about going to the next yoga class, writing in your journal every single morning, and your breathwork practice, and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes it's literally just allowing yourself and giving yourself the grace to move slowly, to live slowly, to soak in the moment, to not rush anywhere, to not be anywhere other than right now. And I think that is one of the most beautiful things that you can do for yourself, and one of the most healing things that you can do to yourself, for yourself, sorry. And for me, that really means nothing. And living in that way is not always sustainable, because sometimes we have to be certain places at certain times. We have a schedule, and we have things to do, and we have things to get done, but give yourself the grace to move slowly. That in itself is a beautiful, beautiful way to heal. I'm clean, I'm relaxed, I'm fed, I've had a hot chocolate. There is one last thing that I absolutely love to do to ground myself before I go to sleep, and that is just doing some very light stretching and holding those poses, doing almost like a yin little yoga session in my bed before falling asleep. And it brings me into my body, it just lets my muscles be able to relax and let my mind relax. I tend to put on some music, or I put on like forest noises or meditation music. Those types of things that just kind of are there, and they're a beautiful element to your experience, but they're not distracting. I find when you put on like music with lots of lyrics, or a TV show or something like that, it's just really distracting, and you're not here. You're not in your moment. You're not there with yourself. You're not meeting yourself anywhere. You're just kind of distracting yourself while you're doing things that are good for you. And like I've said, there's just such a beautiful thing about being right now. So I'm gonna stretch, because I got a big old bed all to myself. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good luck. Just finished the show. You're recording? Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Need to pee.
You can go pee.
How was it? What were you recording?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Nice. Just subscribe to your OnlyFans and we'll see.
It's under an alias. You'll never find me.
Too late, already found you.
What? You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.